Tonight with a Connecticut woman and her mother suing a fertility doctor for allegedly lying and using his own sperm during insemination.
This shocking discovery was made as she took an at-home DNA test and found over a dozen siblings.
News 8's Brittany Schaefer with that story.
How many of us there will be.
Janine Pearson grew up as an only child, aware her parents went to a fertility doctor, but she says she thought her father's sperm was used. To learn more about her late father's heritage, she took a 23andMe DNA test in 2022, not knowing it would impact the rest of her life.
19 half-siblings popped up.
The pause now, she says, is the pain of reliving the moment she only began to understand what really happened. But in 2022, she didn't believe it, restarted her phone and found the same number, 19 half-siblings. Janine says a week later, one of her sisters reached out.
Nothing could have prepared me for the truth.
Talking to her sister, Janine discovered her half-siblings' mothers all went to the same fertility clinic and saw Dr. Burton Caldwell in New Haven. She then called her mother.
That was the hardest conversation I've ever had. And I remember her response, just, him? No.
The now 36-year-old and her mother filed a lawsuit where they allege Dr. Caldwell told her the sperm was coming from a Yale medical student with very limited offspring.
Go to her doctor's office and have this kind of a vulnerable, intimate procedure happen and leave there just not knowing what truly happened to her own body. My mom never consented to carrying her doctor's child.
It's a very egregious, very unethical crime.
This case is one of dozens nationwide and is now putting fertility fraud in the spotlight. A Quinnipiac University professor in the schools of business and medicine says there are no laws against it federally or in Connecticut, proving the law needs to catch up with science.
Siblings marrying siblings, siblings having children, which we have laws against that. It's time to do something about this.
Janine agrees, having numerous meetings with representatives, including talks with the Attorney General today. She tells me the consequences of fertility fraud have proven traumatizing, learning recently her half-siblings unknowingly dated in high school and were intimate.
My siblings had absolutely no idea. They weren't consenting to a relationship with their sibling.
Carrying a million questions, Janine went to Dr. Caldwell's home, taking this picture for proof they spoke, and says he admitted to using his sperm.
He also asked me how many grandchildren he had. He asked me what my grades were like in school and where I went to college. Cold and narcissistic.
According to the lawsuit, Caldwell stopped practicing in 2004 and is now in his mid-80s. Janine says so far her oldest sibling is 50 and youngest is 35, and even asked Caldwell how many times this happened.
He said that he couldn't even begin to guess.
Janine says the count now stands at 22 half-siblings. We did reach out to Dr. Caldwell for his response, but he declined to comment. I'm Brittany Schaefer, News 8.